Good morning, my dear children. Welcome back to grade 3 English class. In your previous class, we have learnt a poem, Good Morning. Children, did you learn the notes? Very good. Today we are going to learn the prose. Before going to see the topic of the prose, children, I would like to ask you a question. Do you all like flowers? Is it? Okay. Then where we can find flowers? Yes, in garden. Yes, in flower pots and in your houses. Students, look at this picture. This is the picture of a school garden. Now can you identify the objects and people in the picture? What do you see in this picture? Trees, sun, bird, some boys, girls and flowers. Today we are going to learn the prose. The name of the prose is The Magic Garden. The Magic Garden is a story adapted from the Fairy Garden by Margaret H. Bolton. This story talks about a magic garden in a school. It is loved and taken care by the little students of the school. The flowers, the birds and the fairies in the garden feel happy to see the kids around them. The magic garden was in a school playground. It was very pretty. Sunflowers and roses stood high against the wall. There were also marigolds, poppies and pansies. So, we are talking about a magic garden which was located in a school playground, and the garden was very beautiful. And the garden had many kind of flowers including sunflowers, roses, marigold, poppies and pansies. So the sunshine, that is the sun rays, fell on this garden more than on any other. That means there were many gardens in the city, but none other garden got as much as sun rays this garden got. And the flowers danced and sang happily when the sun rays fell on them. The flowers said to each other that they had hundreds of little gardeners. My dear children, gardeners means that person who takes care of the flowers and the garden. Now, who were these little gardeners? These little gardeners were the children of the school. So what happened on sunny morning? On a bright sunny morning, the flowers were talking to the bird, and they were talking among themselves about the children of the school. So a poppy flower told the birds that it loves all the children of the school. So the poppy flowers really loves little children used to come with the watering cans to water the roots of the flowers. Now the marigold flowers told the birds that yes, even the boys are very good to them. They said that the boys dig the ground so well that they remove the mud from the ground. My dear children, now we will move on to the next page. A tiny bird said even the birds love the little children of this school because the little children feed the birds with the bread. So while the birds and the flowers were talking, the flowers said that they should work hard to make their dresses very pretty. My dear children, dresses means the petals of the flowers. The flower says that they should make the dresses very pretty because the children will be arriving to the garden very soon. Now the birds and the flowers were planning to make the children happy. The sun also says that even the sun wants to help the flowers and the birds to make the children happy, because even the sun loves to see the small children running here and there and playing in the sunshine of the sun. So, while the sun, the birds, and the flowers were talking to each other, suddenly the children came to the garden. What were the children doing? The children were singing, dancing, and laughing. This means that the children were very happy. The flowers stopped singing to listen to the children. So, when the children entered the garden, one of the child said, "Look at the tall sunflower." So he wanted rest of his friends to look at a tall sunflower. And as soon as the sunflower heard this, he lifted his head very proudly. The sunflower lifted its head and looks towards the children very proudly. More because of the golden dress. The child loves the golden dress of the marigold. The marigold flower smiled happily because the child was praising it. My dear children, now we will move on to the next page. Do you know why was it a magic garden? Because the fairies also live here. The fairies were present in the garden, so it was called as magic garden. And also the fairies used to dance and used to sing melodious songs which only the children of this school could hear and nobody else. Fairies came in the garden and they started dancing and talking to the children who were standing there. These fairies were truly magical because the dresses were made up of flowers and the wings were made up of sunshine. They were dreaming of the next day. The children will come again to school to meet them. Shall we learn the new words, my dear children? Look at the bottom of this page. The first word is magic. Magic means tricks that seem to be impossible. The next word garden means a piece of ground for growing flowers, fruits and vegetables. The next new word is gardeners, which means the person who takes care of a garden. The next word playground means an outdoor area for children to play. The next word sunshine, which means sunlight. The next new word is golden, which means shining like gold. The last new word is dreaming. That means imaginative thoughts that come in mind during sleep. My dear children, learn the new words and the notes. Thank you, my dear children.